So I'm sure everybody's wondering today, with the cost of housing, what might be an option for me to add a little bit of low cost extra storage, garage, square footage to my house. We're here in Squamish on a project we just completed where we took a carport that was not in very great shape and turned it into a garage. So let's go in and have a look at some of the simple things we were able to do for a relatively modest budget to take some outdoor space that needed to be cleaned up and turn it into some really great functional storage space as well as a formal garage. So let's go on inside. What the boys have done to convert a carport into a garage and storage space. So you can see we used birch veneer plywood for the walls, a little more durable, gives it a little nicer look. We've put in full electrical, so we can see the electrical outlets all the way along. We've got a single car garage and then a little bit of functional storage space. New window, we've got doors into storage and of course a door into the house itself. You can see on the floor, this is an epoxy floor coating by Gold Bar Garages. This was a heavily fractured old slab. They've filled the cracks and put this beautiful epoxy surface down. One of the things that we also added was a future car charging port, so future electric vehicle. You can put a level 2 charger in there. Of course, we enclosed a carport and turned it into a garage. We had to do some building envelope stuff. So of course we put in a new window. This is all properly sealed and flashed like we would in a modern new house. New siding, and actually the siding was repurposed from an old soffit inside the carport. So really nice to be able to reuse this material as opposed to putting it into landfill and having to buy new. And then of course, proper waterproofing details down here. So it's all properly flashed. We are of course in Squamish where it rains a little bit or a lot. So we wanted to make sure that this new space stayed clean and dry. And then of course, same detailing as we come in underneath here. Exterior wall outlet, door going into the garage. Of course, we're standing in front of an older home in Squamish. Typically people might refer to this as a Squamish special. There are hundreds of these types of houses throughout the corridor, whether you're in North Vancouver, in Squamish, even Pemberton, a lot of places that have originally been designed with a carport that you could easily transition to a space like this. If you're interested in exploring an opportunity, please give us a call. We'd be happy to come in and give you a rough idea of what you might be looking at cost-wise to turn a dirty old outdoor space into a clean, functional indoor space.